everyone, this is Miss Tang, and today we are looking at informative writing. So we are learning to write a description because we want to inform our reader of our animal. So we are looking at the size and appearance of our animals. So what they look like, how big they are, etc. So let's have a look at our success criteria so we know what to do to be successful. So the first thing we need to include is a subheading so we can let our readers know what this paragraph is all about. So our subheading would be size and appearance. So the next thing we're going to include is we will describe the appearance, so what they look like, what features they have, do they have fins, do they have feathers, okay? We'll also describe their size as well, so how tall or wide or long or how small are they as well. And you can also compare them and give a comparison. So maybe they're as large as a bus, or maybe they're as small as a phone or a thumbtack. Okay. You can also expand on their appearance, and you can also include their weight if you can find. I've chosen whale sharks because I got to swim with them in the holidays, and I have also gathered some information. So I've had a look at 3 websites. I've pulled out their information. If you'd like to have a look at how I gathered those, then I have a video there. I've also started planning as well for my paragraph by using a template. So this is what it ended up looking like after I pulled out some of the, if you'd like to have a look at how I planned it, then there is a video there. But now we are going to actually start drafting, and we're going to start writing our description, our size and appearance. So as you can see on the left hand side, I've put the success criteria because I want to remember what I need to include in this paragraph to be successful. Okay, I've also color coded it too because I want to check and double check that my notes align with the criteria, and I want to make sure that I have all the facts that I need. Okay, so let's have a look. I can describe the size of my animals, so how big or small they are. So I've got 18 to 32 feet or 5 to 10 meters, and they can go up to 20 meters. Yep. So I'm going to highlight that in red because that's a fact on the animal size. They weigh 20 tons, or 3 African elephants. Similar size to a bus. Yep. So that has to do with the size. Flat head, eyes on either side of the head, wide mouth, brown to grey, black to grey on their back and sides. White spots, vertical stripes, white belly, fins and tail. Yep, so all of those facts would be describing their appearance, what they look like. And then I can expand on their appearance. So I've got, they've got unique pattern of spots like human fingerprints. So I'll highlight that in yellow. And I do have their weight, so I might change this to yellow. First thing we need is a subheading. So the subheading gives the reader an idea of what this paragraph is going to be about. So our subheading is going to be size and appearance. And I'm going to bold it because it's a heading. So I'll say whale shark. Now we're going to talk about their size first. Now here I've put feet, but in Australia we measure in meters. So probably won't use this, but I have converted it into how many meters it is. In the introduction, I have said that whale sharks are the largest fish in the ocean. I might say something similar to start off with because I want a topic sentence, a sentence that will give an overview of what this paragraph is about. So whale sharks are the biggest fish in the world. I'll say they are. So I've got here 5 to 10 meters, but they can also go up to 20 meters long. Usually between 5 to meters long, but can also reach up to 20 meters. And I've said that similar size to a bus. This is about the length of 1 to 2 school buses. Now, because I'm talking about how big they are, I might actually talk about the weight here as well. So let's add that in. Whale sharks can weigh up to 20 tons, which is as much has 3 African. Because this is pretty extraordinary, and I'm going to put an exclamation mark. I probably wouldn't put an exclamation mark everywhere in an informative piece of writing, but if it's extraordinary, and then I'm going to add one there. Now I'm looking back at my criteria, and now I need to start talking about its appearance. They have a flat head, eyes on either side of their head, and a mouth measuring about 1 meter wide. Okay, now they are brown to grey on their back and side. Their back and sides can be, so not always, brown to grey. Their back and sides can be brown to grey, and they can have a white. So I just started from top to bottom. So their head, their eyes, their mouth, their back, their sides, and their belly. So I've got whale sharks, they, their. Start with whale sharks again. So whale sharks can be recognized from their white spot and vertical stripes. I can add maybe one more sentence in because I want to expand even further. For whale sharks, they have a unique pattern of spots. So I want to add that interesting fact in because it is a part of their size and appearance. Every whale shark has a unique pattern of spots, much like human fingerprints. Okay, now I'm going to just double check and make sure that I've got everything in my success criteria. Do I have a subheading? Yes, I do. Have I described the size? I said biggest fish. I said 5 to 10 meters. I've said they can reach up to 20 meters. I also expanded on that and talked about how it's about the length of 1 to 2 school buses. Talked about how they weigh up to 20 tons. I've talked about how as much as 3 African elephants. And then let's see, appearance. Yes, so flat head, eyes. I've also talked about the mouth. Also talked about their back and sides and how they have a white belly. Oh, and their white spots and vertical stripes, and I've also expanded that further by talking about how they all have unique pattern of spots. Great. Okay, so I've included that. Now remember, I can include 3 to 4 sentences. That's more than 3 to 4 sentences, but that's okay. I can vary my sentence starters, and I can include facts, not opinions, and write in third person so there isn't any I or he. Just gonna check my punctuation now, and capitals will stop. Let me show you what a good, great, and amazing looks like. Okay? So a good description paragraph on size and appearance looks like this. So whale sharks are between 5 to 10 meters long. They have a head, tail, and fins. So can you see that I have described the size, I have described the appearance, but there isn't too much description in there and not much detail. The next one is great. So this is what great looks like. Whale sharks are between 5 to 10 meters long and weigh 20.6 tons. They have a head, tail, and fins. Their back and sides can be brown and grey. Whale sharks have white spots and vertical stripes. So can you see that there's information about the weight, there's a bit more information about the appearance and a bit more description, but what makes it amazing is when we have added in some comparisons. So we've added in what it's about the length of or how much it weighs to give some more information, a lot more detail as well. And that's what it looks like. All right, and good luck with your size and appearance paragraph, and I can't wait to share with you my next paragraph on habitat and lifestyle. All right, see you, bye.